Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of June 2nd through the 8th. First thing I'm going to do is pull an angel card number for y'all and see what your angels would like for you to know for the week. So let's just give the cards a good shuffle and pick some random ones here. We will pull a couple. Okay, first out, 600, unconditional love. Family is everything. This really hits home for Cancer energy because you all rule the part of the zodiac that rules family and home and how important that is. I have never met a Cancer that does not value their family and put them first. So this is going to be an important time for you to think about family relationships, maybe invest in them, spend some time with family, and just enjoy that. Now you also have, 700. So that's interesting. Y'all got 600 and 700. Originate. Your thoughts create your reality. I used to have a bumper sticker that really said this very thing, how the whole beginning, it all starts with your thoughts when you talk about creating your reality and what your life looks like every day. It all begins with, how do you think? Are you negative or positive? Do you look at the bright side or the dark side? Is the glass half empty or is it half full? So it's very, very important to watch your thoughts, make sure that you are putting good energy out so that good energy comes back. Okay, let's go ahead and give the cards a shuffle. I shuffled them before I started the video, but I always like to do a little bit of the tarot deck as the video is going. If y'all are new here, welcome. I'd love for you to decide to subscribe to my channel, and please give the video a thumbs up if it resonates, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to know? We're going to look at the past first, what you've been dealing with. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So some blockages going on here for you, Cancer. The Ace of Swords in reverse is telling me that your thoughts have been in a negative space, possibly. Maybe you're blocking creativity or originality. But you're having a hard time, I think, coming up with your own thought process or how to see a project through. So let's try to work on that going forward. You want to maybe open up your the chakra. I've lost not your throat chakra, your third eye, maybe your third eye, but it could also be your throat chakra. I would say your throat and your third eye chakra could be blocked, and that might be making you have a hard time communicating like me just now. Let's get a clarifying card for these. Let's give the deck a good shuffle. Clarifiers for Cancer. And let's start with that Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Emperor. This is Aries energy, the Aries archetype in the major arcana deck. And this is you taking control and I think the very first step is acknowledging that maybe your thoughts have been negative and jumbled, and it's time for you to take back control over that and just try to actively turn your thoughts in a positive direction. And it can be an exercise, but it can be done. Even if you have always been a pessimistic person, you can turn this habit around and create a more positive mindset. But you have to be the boss over your mind and over your thoughts and your speech. So we have the Empress in reverse, and I feel like this is saying that you all have not been nurturing to yourselves, maybe possibly to your family, because you did get this family is everything card, and the Empress is the Divine Mother. It might be time for you to start being more nurturing and caring with the relationships in your life and making them a priority. Now, when this card is reversed, we've been blocking that. We've also could possibly be blocking self-care, putting health issues on the back burner. Maybe some of you have been trying to conceive a child and it's been a little difficult. I don't do pregnancy readings, but the subject of pregnancy can come up quite often. Let's see if anything else comes up in this reading that can relate to that. But I want you to be kinder and gentler to yourselves. Let's get a clarifier here. We have the wounded warrior. And you know how sometimes when someone is in that negative space where they've just been like fighting everything, and a lot of times they will look for a fight, or they, you know, it rolls downhill. Like if you have someone in this negative mind frame where they're just constantly fighting with the world and everyone around them, they look for things to fight with people about. I hope you're not doing that, Cancer. I want you to remember that when the wounded warrior shows up, you're ending the cycle. You're getting close to change. And this card reminds you to hang in there. Know that good things are coming. You're about to turn the process around. And I always feel like this card shows up right before the miracle happens. So if you are actively working with the law of attraction or manifestation, hang in there, because your manifestation could be about to show up. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and this tells me that there has been some insecurity around your home life. Maybe another indication why your angels are wanting you to remember that family is everything, and to show family unconditional love. If you've been dealing with maybe a job loss or money struggles, that can absolutely contribute to a negative mindset. But we need to start turning that around. You have to think positively to attract positive energy to you. Otherwise, you're just regurgitating negativity, and it's just an endless cycle. It's like when you wake up in the morning and you stub your toe, and then like from downhill, it's all downhill from there. It's because you've started a negative thought process. So you have to turn that energy around. Let's get a clarifier for it. Okay, yeah, there's definitely been some stress. This is the Up All Night card, the Nine of Swords. It's the never-ending nightmare. And I feel like with this Ten of Pentacles, that a lot of you have been on a hamster wheel, worried about your home life, your finances, paying the mortgage or the rent, putting groceries on the table. It can be tough, and we are living in some tough times. But let's see what the cards have to say about how we can move forward and what lies ahead for you, and how we can change up this energy so that we start attracting more positive energy to us. Let's see what your themes are for the week coming up. You're very close to achieving your goal. What did I just say here with this wounded warrior? Don't give up before the miracle happens and before the manifestation shows up. Hang in there, Cancer. You're very close to opening up a new chapter, closing an old one, and welcoming in some positive energy if you choose to. We also have a time to give rather than take. Okay, with this Ten of Pentacles, this could be you all receiving a blessing. You could be possibly also blessing someone else. You know, when we're trying to turn around negativity, one of the quickest ways to do that is start blessing other people around you. And definitely with this card here, family is everything. Start being sweet to your family. Be nurturing and loving. Get that Empress card upright. And remember, your thoughts are creating your reality. So you have to be the one to turn the negative thought processes around. Be an active participant in the law of attraction. And just, I promise you, if you aren't someone that does that, give it a try, and you will see that there is something to it. Okay, where you are at currently, Cancer, we have the Devil in reverse, and we have the High Priestess, and we have the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, the Devil reverse is Capricorn energy. Do you have a Capricorn around you? This can also be the card of overcoming a bad habit, an addiction, just something, breaking free. And this could absolutely be you breaking the chains of these negative thoughts. Remember, you have 2 9s here. You have a 10 on the table. You are absolutely on the verge of making a change. And if anything, I just want you to feel that positive energy around you. Let's get a clarifier for this card. Okay, the Fool. This is the card that shows up when we are ready to start on a new journey, a new beginning. And these cards have been showing up a lot in every single reading. And I feel like we are just all on the verge of making changes. I know 2025 has been very difficult. Mine has. And I feel like a lot of people have been struggling. And I do feel like the second half of 2025 is going to go better for all of us. I want you all, you are a water sign, which means you're very much in touch with your feelings and your intuition. Keep doing that. Keep working with your intuition. Be open to receiving signs and messages and follow them. Think with your heart and think with your intuition. It's not going to steer you wrong. Let's get a clarifier. We have strength. We have the inner strength, relying on yourself. Be courageous and be bold enough to start a new pattern. And it can also be scary. If you have not been listening to your intuition, it can be scary to start doing that. But I want you to go ahead and try, because the more, it's like a muscle. The more you use it and practice that, the stronger that muscle is going to get. And 2 major arcana cards, you guys have a lot of them in this deck, or I'm sorry, in this reading so far. We've got the Devil, we've got these 2, High Priestess and Strength. We have the Empress, you have got the Emperor. I mean, there is a lot of, when these cards show up, this is life-changing energy for you. And it's a pivotal moment when the majors are showing up in a reading. So it's really something that we need to pay attention to and see what happens. Okay, let's see what else y'all are supposed to know. We have Fergan, becoming a loving mirror. When we're talking about these family relationships and remembering how unconditional love is important, I want you to be a mirror here. How would you want someone to love you? How would you want to be remembered in these people's lives? Be a loving mirror and show yourself some of this love as well as the people around you. Now we also have serendipity, merge with the flow. This is about, I want you to pay attention. Remember how I just said signs? Pay attention to signs coming up. That is serendipity. When you get a sign and then a lot of people will call it coincidences. I do not believe in coincidences at all. I feel like it's the universe working things out for our highest and greatest good. And I want you to pay attention this week, because I feel like you're going to be in the flow and you're going to see a lot of serendipitous energy around you. Okay. Oh, we didn't clarify this one. Let's do this. Okay. Choice. The 2 of Swords is in reverse, and I feel like you have been putting off a major decision. I say major because of the major arcana that are here in your spread. And it's decision time. It's time to make a choice. Let's see what the clarifier is. We have another Ace of Swords. So you have the Ace of Swords up here in reverse, and here we have it clarifying the 2 of Swords. Clear thoughts, clear energy, clear intention. Set an intention for what you want your life to look like, what goals you want to reach, and then go after it. But you have to come up with the plan, and you have to have mental clarity in order to do that. So especially with this Devil in reverse, I'm saying it might be a good time to lay off any substances like alcohol or recreational drugs. They're really not going to serve you at this time. They could hold you back, and it might be time to just break that habit and just see if where it leads you. It might give you some momentum going forward and to making healthier choices. You do have the Empress in reverse, and I feel like that's a nod towards unhealthy choices for you as well, Cancer. So keep that in mind. Let's see what you have coming towards you. Beautiful. The 1111 card, 4 of Wands. You have Judgment in reverse. And you also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is Cancer energy showing up. So whenever you show up in your own reading, that's a powerful moment. The Cancer reverse tells me that maybe you have not been as nurturing towards your goals, your dreams, your family even, and yourself. And it's time to really hone in on what's important to you, which for Cancer and for everybody, I feel like the real important things in life are the people around us that mean so much to us and our home life. So it's important for you to pay attention to that right now. Show them some extra love. You have the Judgment card in reverse as well, another major arcana. And when this card shows up reversed, I feel like there are still a few lessons that need to be learned before you're ready to start that new chapter. You all do definitely have, change on the table. You're very close to achieving a goal, but there's one more lesson, maybe two, that you have to conquer before you're going to be ready for that. And we have the Four of Wands. This is one of the most positive cards in the deck. They're about to cross the finish line here. So that tells you right there that this is a new goal that is about to be reached, something to celebrate. I want you to celebrate the people around you, family. This is also very much a family card. It can be a marriage proposal, but I feel like it's about home base and laying the foundation for the next chapter. So you want to make sure that you're laying that foundation on solid ground. Let's get some clarifiers here. Okay, the Page of Cups. For this Four of Wands, I want you all to be sensitive to yourself and the people around you. Be that loving energy. Invite love into your life. This could definitely, for some of my Cancers, especially if you're single, you could be meeting someone new this week that really could rock your world and maybe have you thinking. This could be someone that you might want to get more serious with. See where it goes. Don't rush it. But definitely be open to possibly love coming in. Okay, for the Judgment reverse, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is planting seeds. It's the give and take card. And remember here, a time to give rather than take. It's time for you to focus on giving more to the relationships in your life, giving more to your goals and dreams, and making them a priority, because that's going to bleed over into blessing the people that you love as well. So I'm really just feeling, Cancer, that the main message for you so far is to really be nurturing and loving and in every aspect of your life. Now let's get a clarifier for your Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. This can definitely be a card of betrayal, like maybe you have turned your back on some things that are important to you. Could be family, could be your goals, could be you. But remember that there's a price that comes with this card. When you win at all cost, you have to be really careful how you're operating. You can be accidentally, maybe not even intentionally, putting bad energy out there. And I want you to be careful, because what you send out comes back to you. So when the Five of Swords comes up, it's definitely a reminder to watch how you're operating and watch the energy that you're putting out. Okay, let's take a look at your love cards. We have Picture. Go ahead and see that. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Okay, that's definitely the Six of Cups energy around you. And you might be feeling a little melancholy. You might even be beating yourself up over past mistakes, Cancer. And I don't want you to do that anymore. I don't like to use the word mistakes. I like to use the word lessons, because that's what we do in life. If you're not trying, you're not making mistakes. And that means you're not living life to the fullest. So don't beat yourself up for any mistakes that you have made, but take that wisdom with you into the next chapter. Now you also have addiction, codependent, obsession, restraint, possession, control, and emotional block. Now, presently, dealing in the present, you do have this Devil card in reverse, which is absolutely the card that can be about addiction. I feel like you're going to conquer it. I feel like some of you might really take this message home with you and realize that you are not doing things to help your life, to help you move forward. When we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, we can also be talking about manipulation and codependency. So where does that play in for you? Are any of you dealing with that? Are you operating codependently? Are you enabling someone? Or are you manipulating someone into enabling you, where you're controlling the strings and you've got them where you want them? That can absolutely be what this Five of Swords can be talking about. And you have to be careful with this card combination, because it has a way of coming back and biting you. Remember, what goes around comes around, and you want to be very careful about how you're treating people, how you're operating. It's just, don't put that negative energy out there, Cancer, because it's never ever going to serve you well. Excuse me, I'm getting thirsty. All right, let's take a look at what your guides and ancestors want you to know. Beautiful. We have the Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards in the deck. We have the Moon, big water energy there, Pisces archetype. Oh, I like to end the reading like this with the Five of Wands in reverse. That's a good sign, everybody. Let's look at this Nine of Pentacles. This is the entrepreneur card, a self-made person, somebody who is investing in themselves and living the life of luxury because they've put the work in and now they can reap the benefits of everything that they've sown. It's pretty close to this Six of Pentacles, the give and take card. So this person is reaping the benefits and the rewards of the seeds they were sowing. And this is in your future. So if you start sowing those seeds now, Cancer, you're going to really reap some financial benefits down the road. It's going to be well worth it for you to do that. Let's get a clarifier for her. Your celebration, happiness. The Three of Cups is about celebrating family, friends, accomplishments. You're raising your cup and you're enjoying the finer things in life because you made all of those things a priority. Get your priorities straight, Cancer, and you're going to have lots to celebrate. In fact, I might make that the title here for your video. Okay, the Moon card, Pisces energy. Do you have a Pisces around you? It's definitely water energy. You're a water sign. And the Moon rules Cancer. So definitely your emotions. What were we saying here? We have an emotional block possibly with this addiction card. I feel like you're going to work through that this week. Open yourself up to love and happiness and work on that energy as well. But I feel like there's going to be a truth revealed to you right now. Something might be hidden. And this can be talking about your fears as well. The fear that, possibly the finances, you've been dealing with that in the past. Maybe you don't want that to be a recurring theme in your life. But this is about you putting these fears to rest and conquering them. So let's get a clarifier for that Moon card. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups, a new beginning, spiritual awakening, love coming into your life, self-love. You know, the aces that's the number one, and that relates to the self. So I feel like if you can make the right choices that you need to make this week, Cancer, you're going to bless yourself abundantly with prosperity, love, good health. All these good things can be coming to you this week if you start making really good choices. So for the Five of Wands in reverse, I really do like that we are ending this reading this way because this is bringing order back in from chaos. And all these fears that you've been experiencing with the Nine of Swords and maybe this Ace of Swords reversed, the Empress reversed, you're going to conquer those things and you're going to have lots to celebrate coming forward. Let's get a clarifier. Can't make this up. The most positive card in the deck is showing up for your happy ending, Cancer. Turmoil is going to go away. The chaos is going to settle. The dust is going to settle and you are going to be in a much happier, vibrant space. But remember what the whole message of this reading is for you guys is you have to do the work and you have to be the one to turn the negativity around and focus on the positivity. Beautiful way to end the reading. Okay, let's look at some affirmations for y'all to attract wealth and more abundance to you. I trust my ability to manifest money. Okay, take a screenshot of that, Cancer. You could absolutely be a manifesting magnet this week. So make sure you're putting out good energy, good thoughts, especially around your finances. And let's get this Ten of Pentacles upright. I attract money like a beautiful magnet. Take a screenshot, maybe of both of these. Guys, it's all about you attracting finances, career, happiness, abundance your way, prosperity. You know, money can't buy happiness, but it sure makes life easier. And it makes life easier to cope. So yeah, money may not be everything, but like I said, it can ease the burden a lot. Let's pull some more cards for you guys, see what's ahead for you this week. All in all, I think it's a good reading, Cancer, and you're going to have some good energy, good things around you. Pale, time to get out of a situation. I feel like that time is now. Start working on your attitude so that when all this manifestation power is available to you the week of the 2nd through the 8th, that you capitalize on it. Let's pull a few more cards for you. We have firecracker, excitement. That's beautiful with the Sun card here. There's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of things for you to celebrate. Get your head on straight and work with these energies rather than working against them. Don't be your own worst enemy. Get excited about your life, Cancer. There's lots here for you to be excited about. This is a wonderful reading. Flowers, happiness. Look, you guys are getting some great ending cards here. I love it for you. The Sun, that's happiness. All of these cards I feel like are supporting this beautiful Sun energy, the most positive card in the deck. Horseshoe, good luck. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hey, you can't make this up. Luck is on your side. Good times are coming. Hang in there, Cancer, with that wounded warrior card. You know, don't get stuck in that negativity. Just know you're going to be okay. You're going to get through it. Last card. Let's see what it is. Frying pan, troubles and accusations. So I feel like if you don't put this energy to rest, it's going to block you from all of these other blessings that we have been talking about in this reading. You know, some people will choose to just keep operating the same way. They won't change what they need to reach their goal. You know, life is full of lessons, and do you want to keep repeating the lessons, or do you want to reap the rewards of learning them? That's what I feel like is the final word on your reading. Great reading here, guys. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not, and I will see you back here with another reading really soon. Have a great week, Cancer.